What's up? I'm Dustin Sane, and this is Talking Trash. Listen, people, I'm here for one reason. Talking trash. This shit's gonna be crazy. So on this episode of Talking Trash... Alright, peace, what's up? Glad y'all could be here with me today. This is officially my first video for Talking Trash. I have went so many different ways with this on how I want to do stuff, and so I've kind of just figured out I'm going to come in here and just do it like this right here. Talking trash is not just talking trash. I'm not going to come on here and talk about people all the time. If I talk about it, hopefully I'm telling the truth. Other than that, talking trash is, I will talk about anything, you know, like when guys are alone, pretty much how they talk about this and that. And we talk about our old age and stuff like that, and we probably won't do too much of that, though. We want to keep ourselves safe, but you know how it is. But anyway, it's just anything and everything that we can talk about. What you do in your daily life, your job, or about somebody. If it's the truth, I don't care. If you want to talk about somebody and tell me about something or something's happening, as long as it's the truth, I don't care. I don't care for a little bit of foul language. I mean, piss, shit, damn. I'm not going to be too hard on that. The GD I will not tolerate. F word I will not tolerate. I will ban you in a second over those words. I'm not going to be hard. I don't care about you haters. And let me rephrase that. I love you haters. I don't care about you being here is what I mean. If you want to hear it, come in here and listen. I wrestled and promoted and trained in wrestling for like 13 years. I've learned fake and real, good and bad, how to do stuff. And haters are fans. Just like your lovers, haters are fans. They love to hate. They're there to hate you. They want to come see you. They're depending on you to be there every week. So when you come out, whether they love you, to boo you, and hey, guess what? A month later, you're a bad guy. Now they're hating you. Lovers love to hate, whatever you want to call it, but that's just how it works. Haters, I don't care. I'm not going to cry like I've heard some of these people doing and threatening to do this and that, and I'm getting my name put on this and that. That's all bull. Haters are welcome to my channels. Lovers are welcome to my channel. Talk about what you want to talk about. Do not be disrespectful to nobody on my channel. That's automatic ban. It's not a family channel, but you will be respectful, especially to women. And with that message there, tonight's topics are basically going to be about some things that I've come across this last week. And one story I want to start off with, which involves this right here. People, I wish I had a danger logo to put right here. Maybe she's got one. Maybe she's doing it right now. Is there one here? Danger, people. This stuff is delicious. It's an Italian liquor for those that don't know it. But what we did with it was I took the girls out this last, 2 days ago? Mm-hmm. And the deal was that the old lady had a dentist appointment, so we were going to go to a dentist appointment. Then right close to the dentist appointment is Chuck E. Cheese in Big Air, which is a trampoline park. So we was going to take the daughter to Chuck E. Cheese, and that's where we were going to eat and let her play there, and then go to the Big Air and let her jump all over trampolines, wall climb, whatever. Well, being the person I am, it's kind of like, I like to make both of them happy. So it was like, when the old lady went to the dentist appointment, me and the daughter, we stuck off right around, because we scoped out when we came in. We stuck right around the corner to the pizza place and got us some cheesy garlic bread. Oh man, they covered it in butter. It was great. And we sat out in the parking lot of the doctor's office and ate garlic bread. So when she came out, we was like, well, how about we take you somewhere that you want to go to eat that we don't never hardly get to go because they don't have it in our area. And then we take Hannah to Big Air. She was like, okay. I said, well, how about, because we don't have a lot of Italian places, especially good ones or anything, you know. I said, how about we go to Olive Garden? And she loves Olive Garden. I already know that. So we went to Olive Garden. And I had a drink. And usually when we go out to eat somewhere like that, and I decide to do that, I'll have maybe 2 mixed drinks. Or if I decide to have a beer, I'll have about 2 beers while we eat. Amaretto Sour. Amaretto Sour. Sorry, please. Delicious. Simple. I used, I know they didn't treat me right at the restaurant because I made them and they were way better. Okay, so in a red Solo cup, what I did was I put 2 full shots of this, 2 full shots of sweet and sour, and a shot of orange juice. I cut open a whole lemon, squirted that lemon on that, put it in ice, and that was 1 drink. Whatever size you get out of that, that's the size I made for 1 drink. So if you want to make up 10 drinks, just do double, triple, quadruple, whatever I did. This stuff is great. It tastes good. I had a buzz that was like just mellow, relaxing. I didn't keep getting like I was going to feel sick or nothing. I just stayed feeling the way I was. And I woke up next morning, which was this morning, and I was feeling fine. No hangover, no nothing. I didn't even feel like I drank anything. So, anybody wants to try it? What is it? Amaretto Sour. If you'll actually look it up, there is a story that goes behind why the drink's called what it is. And there's a whole bunch of different recipes. Some of them call them for egg and stuff. I don't know about all that. But what I told you is delicious. It's good. It's addicting. So try it. Just try it. Alright. Another thing. When we showed up to this restaurant, it was already rainy outside and all that, and when we pulled up to the restaurant, we started walking toward the front door, and we just kind of glanced up, and the clouds were sitting there. They were just making a slow circular motion, and the things seemed to be getting bigger and faster. And I stood there. I told the girls, I said, go on in for a minute, and I said, I want to sit here and watch this and see what happens. And I didn't stay out there but like a minute, and I went ahead and decided to be inside with them. And by the time it didn't take, I walked in the door, stood there probably 20, 30 seconds, and they took us onto our table. As soon as we pulled out our chairs and sat down at the table, it was like scary sounding that everything just went so quiet. Everybody's phones in that place was beep, 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 where there was a tornado warning. And we were like, oh no. So pretty much we were like right in the middle of a tornado warning, but everything's good. Everything turned out good when we come out. It was nice, and it was still raining a little bit, but it cleared some, and the wind wasn't blowing as bad. So we went on over to Big Air, and later on, we'll show you the video footage on that, which is an awesome place for anybody that's in South Carolina, comes to South Carolina. We had a blast. She had a blast. Okay, so that's that. One more thing I really want to talk about is this microphone right here. Are you getting my mic?
Not in this, but in the picture, yes, but not by the sound. Well, I don't have.
Okay, they are seeing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, people, this mic is not hooked up like that right now. I'm not going to try to play like it is or nothing, but I can't wait for it to be. This is called a Yeti mic. I'm sure pretty much of you have heard about this mic. If not, it's an awesome mic. It's one of the best that I've tried so far. I don't know what's out there, what you guys use, but we heard about this. We went and tried it. And listen, my daughter was, if I count the distance, she'd be standing away from this mic. It was probably about 15 foot away from this mic. And she literally said, hello, but whispered it. I mean, like, real, I want you to hear me, but she said hello, but she said it really like, hello. And that mic picked it up from that far away, like I was sitting next to her and she said, hello. This mic is amazing. Nice. Little story behind this. I'm recommending this. I tried it out. I say yes to it. Huh?
It's called a Blue Yeti.
It's called a Blue Yeti. Let's get a little look at it.
And that stand ain't no joke. That's heavy.
Oh, let me tell you. If I grab up this and hit you in the head with this right here, it's going to take you out. This thing, it holds the weight. You can see it drop. It just drops straight there. But it's nice and just, it holds the weight. It won't budge. But works great. I recommend it if that's something you're looking for. But there's a little story behind this too.
Don't go
I went to Staples to get this. I brought this thing home and opened it up. And when I pulled the cord out of the box, the end of the cord that plugs into the back of this mic was bent and loose. And it had paint.
White paint.
White paint all over the cord.
And in one of them little curves right there, there's like some cuts or something.
Yeah. Well, little curves had a cut. This thing was screwed out. It wasn't even in there like it was supposed to be. I had to readjust it. There was a little black thing here that was sticking halfway out that's supposed to be all the way back. And they tried to tell me this thing hadn't been used. So the next day, just make it short. I went in there, had a word of prayer with them. Didn't go all that great. I did get a new cord. And by not going on great, I mean, I just I let them have it. And I am going to contact the home office for Staples and let them in on what's going on there, because the manager was inexperienced. They sold me a used microphone and tried to cover it up. He tried to do stuff to satisfy me that just wasn't satisfiable. It was just trying to get rid of me, get rid of the problem. He sold me the wrong cord at first. I walked out to the car and figured it out by looking. I was like, this end is not the right end. He sold me the wrong cord. So I went out there. I went back in the store, and he was already standing at the door. Oh, I was just fixing to come get you. No, you weren't. You were waiting to see if I was going to come back in or drive off. You sold me the wrong cord to try to get rid of the problem again. So anyway, my options were, I told them I wanted a new cord. Finally, they found one after they couldn't or don't have one in the store at all, supposedly. I got the cord. They were like, if you want a brand new mic, since you think that one, I said, not since. It is. One of y'all took it home and used it and brought it back, or somebody brought it back and y'all put it back out on the shelf to sell it. So the mic works good. We got a new cord. I want to keep it. Try it out. Because my only other option was they didn't have none. I was bringing it back up there. Give it back to them, then refund me, order me one, and go that route. Like, no, I'm not going through all that. It'll take forever. There ain't no telling with the way things are going right now how long it would take. But we'll end that. So, every show that I do, every podcast or whatever you want to call this that I do, where I come on here and talk trash, I am going to talk about a YouTuber. And I'm not going to talk about the YouTuber if it's not true. If it's true and I can have fun with it, then I'm going to have fun with it. I've had a lot of people that over doing this YouTube stuff, and my wife introduced me to a lot of the homesteaders, and that got me into watching even more YouTube, and there's other stuff I watch. Yes, I'm 50 years old and I'm a gamer. I play games. I love video games. I have since I was a boy. Fishing, I love doing everything anybody else does, but probably just a little bit more. I'm a dad. I enjoy doing stuff my daughter likes. You know, I can't do it no more, I'll admit that, but jumping on a trampoline, I'd do it with her. I don't care. I just like to have fun. I like to cut up still, and I've always been that way. And a lot of people say I'll probably be that way till the day I die. I love to cut up. I love to prank. I love to have fun. And that's what we're going to do here. So every session I have, I'm going to talk about a YouTuber. So, as much as I hate to, after this man just got on YouTube and said nice things about me for the first time ever. I mean, we've never really had no communication. I've watched a lot of his stuff. But I really hate to do this after he's come on and talked about me. I sent him a license plate. Oh, so I guess you guys can already probably figure it's Cold Beer Ranch. Man, this guy, let me tell you something about this guy. Him and his old lady, she hardly ever gets on. You just see her every once in a while. What's he doing? Keeping her in the basement or something? I mean,
want me to zoom
this
in?
guy right here, see him? This is Cold Beer Ranch. You hardly ever see his wife. I'm like, where is she? Like, then she'll show up. Oh, he finally let her out of the bedroom or something. I don't know. And then, like, you can see him walking. His wife does the right thing, you know, walking around the neighborhood and walking the dog. And he's riding around the neighborhood on a bicycle with beer holders and stuff on it with beers in it, and trying to call Jason Crocker out on building a cabin. Just, I don't know, are you trying to be better than him or what? I really don't know. And I just, some of the stuff I've seen him do is just crazy. And they drink beer all the time. I just really don't know about people that drink beer all the time, and especially like Michelob Ultra. Who would do some... Me would do some stuff like that. Michelob Ultra. Cold beer, we call this whatever we want to, sissy beer, whatever. It's one of my favorite, it is my favorite beer besides the imports, Heineken and the Corona. I love them. Michelob Ultra is my beer of choice. And everybody, I'm just kidding about Cold Beer Ranch. I have a lot of respect for Cold Beer Ranch. I love Cold Beer Ranch. I love that family. I love what they stand for. I love what they do. I love how they talk to people, how they give to people. He's just a cool fella. And that bicycle he's got, man, I forgot what he called that thing. I just watched this video yesterday so I could try to say what it was to. It's like, I'm not sure, but that thing is cool, Cold Beer. I just mess with you. Both beer holders on the front of it, riding around drinking. That's cool. And especially to have a neighborhood that your old lady can walk down the street and drink a beer and walk the dog, or you can ride down the road drinking a beer. Anyway, Cold Beer, I really like you, man. I hope you don't get mad. I'd like to show you, like I said, I'm a gamer. And one of the games that I do play on Xbox One, if anybody ever wants to play games with me, Dust and Sane. Dust, the letter N, S-A-N-E, Dust and Sane. That's my gamer tag on Xbox One. I play a lot of Need for Speed and a lot of Black Ops, Call of Duty. There's some other games I play too, but those are like my favorite. So if you ever want to play, look me up. But in my Need for Speed, I do cars based on stuff I've seen before. And Cold Beer, I've took the truck off of your video. It's not the same truck. I've used an old type truck. I tried to get the same color. It's got the Cold Beer Ranch logo on it. The best I could do, because there was nothing on there to make it, so I had to hand make it with crooks and turns and I just made it the best I could. But it's Cold Beer Ranch. I take it out every once in a while. On the back of it, it's got a YouTube symbol, and it says Cold Beer Ranch, subscribe, stuff like that on it. So every once in a while I take it out and I drive it around, excuse me y'all, and just let people see it. See your name, see that it's on YouTube, maybe they'll hit you up. So if anybody ever says that, hey, I saw you on Need for Speed Heat, you'll know what's going on. If you don't want me to show it on one of my videos, then tell me, because I don't want to get in no trouble. or nothing like that. If you don't want me doing nothing like this, please don't sue me over this right here or nothing. But if you don't want me doing nothing like this, please tell me and I won't no more. I ain't out to cause no trouble. I always say what's true. My comments have been took off of channels and stuff like that because they're true. And it's not that I'm putting somebody down. It's just a little sarcastic criticism sometimes, and some people just don't like it because they still act like children. And one day we'll get around to that conversation too. But cold beer, really, man, I love you guys. I love what you guys do. I love the beer you drink. For me, right now, to be able to come see you would be a hard thing to do, but man, it would be real nice to be able to drink a beer with you one day. So, yeah, with all that said, cold beer, man, I love your family. I love what you do. I love your cabin. That thing's looking cool. If I lived out there with you, man, because I know how to do it, I'd come over there and help you, and we'd dam that up and get you a little pond, a little creek out there. But I hope one day you do get that done. I love that little spot out there. That's cool. I love the thing you do with your little signs and stuff up there, your license plates, and I'm glad that you, I hate to even tell you that plate should have been sent to you 2 months ago. Just all kinds of stuff have been happening. I guess we have another channel that's
our family blog.
Our family blog, which is More Than Country. And so I'm doing a build stuff on that on a camper. So if you ever want to see it, you can go over there. We haven't downloaded a whole lot yet, but we're working on that, getting it built up. I've got another deal that I'm trying to work out. I don't want to say nothing or ruin it for me. Went out and bought drones and everything, but I might have a really big deal happening with a really big company to be able to go be an influencer, and maybe having some meetups there. That's something. Hey, Jason, you give me the idea, and I have seen it done before. But I want to try to be able to do some meetups at this place and stuff like that for like my end. And because I just have to admit, a lot of times I can't really afford to go a long distance. And some of y'all I'd really like to meet. But yeah, cold beer, I love all this you're doing. I love your merchandise, your hats. I'm going to have one soon.
We keep checking and they're always sold out.
The hats were sold out. I went and got me a shoot dang shirt. Please do not tell Jason I did that. I just kind of felt sorry for the poor boy, so I went and bought one. But, you know, I really love your merchandise. I love your shirts, the black and white and the hat. But listen, if you'll get one in and tell me you got it, brother, I'll send you the money. I want one of your hats, but we just can't never get it. If you ever happen to get a 4 5X, I'm a big old boy, man. If you ever happen to get a 4 5X t-shirt, let me know. I'd like to get it too. With that said, I'll always watch you. I'll always look, and I'm bad. My Facebook, even my family tells me, you don't ever answer your Facebook, I'm bad for stuff like that, people. And I do watch your videos. They may not always get my like. Sorry, it's me, but I do watch your stuff. And I watch a lot of people. But I want to make sure anybody that watches my channel, to please go check out Cold Beer Ranch.
Cold beer.
Cold beer. But yeah, they're awesome. And my whole family loves them. And we fully support them. And y'all need to be on there more often, darn it.
And I'll put a link in the description.
Yeah. And if you like what you're seeing, what I've got going on hopefully here, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so anytime I post a video, you'll get it. Make sure you do the same with Cold Beer Ranch. And one more thing, Cold Beer Ranch, what you did, man, was awesome. I wasn't trying to get that. I just wanted you to know. I wanted you to have a plate from us here in North Carolina. And I just wanted you to know who we were and that we liked you. And that was kind of a way of us setting our friendship or something. I don't know, but I didn't expect you to do what you did. And man, I thank you for what you did, what you said. Anybody that comes, happens to come from Cold Beer Ranch channel because he said something about my name or my channels or my wife's channels, I thank you very much, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And listen, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you come back and see more of the stuff I do. I'm going to try to post a lot. It might not be in the beginning right here, but I'm going to try to give you guys pretty much some pretty decent stuff, variety of stuff. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll catch y'all next one. Cheers.